Okay, Mrs. Hackney, here's your 18th scale Texas State Trooper Department of Public Safety Crown Vic. Again, 18th scale. It's a MotorMax model. 18th scale, like I said, one of the bigger models, quite a bit bigger than a 24 scale, and which in turn can have more things done to it. As you can see, all four doors do open, as well as the hood and the trunk. Nothing has changed up front under the hood. Let's see if we can get, let's see, have to go with my little flashlight here. My battery's dead on my larger flashlight, or brighter flashlight. There's your engine compartment. Go ahead and shut that. Interior of the car, radio equipment in there, MDT. You'll see that a little bit better here in a second when I turn the power on. Shotgun as you asked for. I did some interior painting as well. You can see the microphone painted. Other odds and ends in there as well to kind of highlight some things in there. You asked for a canine or a dog for this, so I went ahead and added the window screens in the rear. For those that aren't familiar, most of these canine unit cars actually have a temperature sensor, a thermostat in these, that when they get to a certain temperature, they'll roll these windows down a little bit if the car's not running or something. So kind of neat. Ventilates the area where the dog rides. So I added the screens to each window. Again, you can see that one as well. I guess I can turn that light out. Screen on the side as well. And with that, also added the caution canine decals on each door, rear door as well. So that's taken care of. So let's go ahead and shut the doors here. Turn to the back. Need to clean it off. Surprise. Most of my videos I say that. Battery compartment in the rear. 9-volt battery. Your batteries for your sound card sitting up in front of the battery. There's the 9-volt. Shut that down. Of course, we've got Texas license plates on the car. Main power switch underneath. Got a lot going on with this. There's a few buttons going on here as well. Main power buttons right here. We'll turn that on. And once we do that, your light bar lights and some of the visor and rear deck lights right here. We can turn this on. A few different patterns that goes through. Go ahead and kick it on right here because I like that pattern better. Your visor light, red and blue strobe light bar, and then in the rear, red and blue rear deck lights. And again, with that pattern, that gives them a little bit of a double flash wig-wag type pattern. Back up to the front. Buttons here control your patterns and then your spotlight that you asked for, and also the MDT. So we can go ahead and press this middle button. That's going to give you your headlight strobes and grille strobes. See those? And that also activates your reverse light strobes and tail light strobes. Now again, if you press this a couple times, it'll give you different patterns. Hit it 3 times. Gives you an alternating wig-wag pattern between the reverse lights and the strobes. And also with the headlights, gives you a double strobe headlight and a red and blue strobe grille. With that. The other button right here, the front button, kick that on. That is your spotlight that you wanted. And then also that illuminates the MDT. Now this thing's kind of bright for my camera because it's so dark, so I really can't, I don't think it's going to focus. So anyway, it does look very nice. I don't know why my camera's does what it does. Maybe we can kick it to the side and look a little bit better. Or maybe not. Anyway, it does look pretty nice. Like, let me turn this off. Like I said, because what it's doing is messing too much light for my camera. Show it a little bit better. You can see the laptop in there, the MDT a little bit better. Screen and everything that's on it. So anyway, in person it looks a lot better than what it does on my camera. Like I said, that light is too much white, I guess, and just washes my camera out. That covers the interior. You also ask for radio chatter. That's the button here in the rear. Go ahead and hit that. start that playing. Everything on that's located in the trunk, up out of the way. So you can obviously hear the radio call or the radio chatter, police chatter. And it'll play for about, I guess, a minute and a half. You can hit it again, it stops it. Hit it again, just starts in, right from the start again. So once you stop it, it does reset each time. So turn that off, and then your button here at the rear, or at the middle under the door is your siren. You can hear each press gives a different sound. Now, to make this video even longer, again, you asked for a adopt police dog, and I went ahead and ordered those. So the dog comes with an officer, so we made it. I had an officer as well. I don't want to say these come plain, but anyway, there's just pretty bland. So I offered to add. I don't know if it's going to show up. Anyway, first initial and last name there. So the officer has his name badge on. So when you give this to the recipient, their name will be on the canine officer. Also went ahead and added decals to the back of this, police decal canine on the back. And also added a lead to the dog. It has a collar. This is just glued on there with that goop glue that I use for my antennas. It's a rubbery type glue. Comes off really easy. So this is not permanent at all. I just kind of did to add a little bit of realism or maybe effect to it. But again, it's just a little bit of that rubbery type glue on there to pull right loose. So there you have it. The lead, your son's initial name on the vest, on the name badge, name badge, and then also canine police decals on the rear. So it'll make a pretty cool display when you get it. To have them all together there, you can see. So pretty neat. Ms. Hackney, I appreciate the order, and I'm glad I was able to get it done for you. Like I said, as always, as I tell all my customers, I appreciate the business that you guys give me, and maybe in the future do another build for you. Thank you so much.